Hey guys, happy Saturday evening, I think. Yeah, Saturday evening. Hope you guys are doing well. You see in the title it says marketing mindset. So, if you don't know, if this is your first time, I believe that everything is centered around your mindset and even marketing for your business. So, I thought I would come on today. I've been talking a lot about the mindset that you need just as a person, as an individual, to be able to, have the courage to step into your next level and what it is you're wanting to do to scale and grow either your coaching business or if you're a service provider. And I thought I would kind of take a different take on today. I haven't gone in this arena of business on my live streams in quite some time, but I do understand that there's still a great need for it. Whenever I see people saying things like, people won't support my business, and my family and friends don't support me, or as much as you share the rappers and stars information, but you never share a small business's information, I said, okay. Because one of the things that is super, super important, now this is mindset, right? That you understand about growing your business is that you hold the power and no one else is really responsible for. As much as we would like other people to support us, and especially our family and friends, it would be a heartfelt thing if people shared our posts and our videos and things of that nature as much as they share about entertainers and stars. That would be amazing, but that should never be our focus and our goal, because there's always something we can do that will help us to get the clients and the customers that we need for our business. And so I thought I would come on to talk about marketing, which is one of them, which is huge. Number one, a business that does not market does not grow. I'll say that once more. A business that doesn't market doesn't grow. And so if we change our mindset about making other people responsible and then see how can we step into our own personal power, how can we take authority over the results and things that we're getting in our business. And today, we're just going to focus on marketing. So marketing is getting your products and services in front of the right people so they'll do business with you. One more time. Marketing is getting your products and services in front of the right people so they'll do business with you. Now, if we think about that definition alone, there are three important factors inside that definition that I want to highlight here. Now, you'll see I have like a little board behind me. I'm not going to touch it because I kind of jerry rigged it, right? It's one that sits up and normally kind of like on something a little more stable than this desktop. But for today, it's going to work for us. And so let's go back to the definition of marketing, and I want you to really let it sink in, right? So marketing is you getting, I added the you part, but marketing is getting your products and services in front of the right people so they'll do business with you. Three important things in that definition. Number one, your products and services or your offer, right? So you have to have products, services. You have to have something that you are offering people. Number two, the right people. So you have to be marketing your products and your services in front of the right people. Now, many of you may be using social media as an avenue in order to market your business, and you're like, well, I post, and do I really have control over it getting to the right people? That's where things like your messaging and even what's in your bio come into place, because as you begin to speak the language of the right people, they'll begin to come, right? And then because we have algorithms, the algorithm will begin to show them to more people who are interested in what you have to offer. And then thirdly, so they'll do business with you. This means so that it will convert. So my first question to you is, how are you marketing your business? How are you currently marketing your business? I am Rose. Hey, Rose, how are you, dear? How are you currently marketing your business? Now, I know several businesses that don't do any social media marketing or anything of the sort, and they're busy. They have clients and customers all the time. Now, they're doing their business is running by word of mouth marketing. And what it takes in that perspective is for you to do excellent work. And I believe that every business, at a certain stage, you should be getting word of mouth marketing. Your clients should be referring you to other people. But when you look at the goals, the income goals that you have for your business, is the number of people coming to you matching what your desired goals for growth for your business is? If not, you definitely need other avenues. I did a video, I think back in 2011, and I talked about the fact that Facebook was free, right? Of course, they have paid advertisements. I'm beautiful, dear. How are you? They have paid ads and things that you can run, but there's a lot of organic traffic that you can attract to your business based on your messaging, like what you are saying. So, first, you got to find out this offer that you have. Who have you designed the offer for? Who is your service for? Those would be your perfect people. And then you design your messaging around who those people are. What's going to speak to those people? Now, I know there are, so many things going on and transpiring in our country, in our world space today. But imagine if you stop marketing in the midst of all of it. You lower your chances are even lower of, connecting with people and getting people to buy your services. Remember, the definition of marketing is getting your products and services, your offer, in front of the right people so that they'll do business with you. And when we say do business, there's several different things. They can get on your email list, they can join your community. But many of you are thinking of converting them, right? Where they're actually going to become a customer. So all of those things that are in the definition of marketing are kind of telling you what you need. You need to offer services and products. You need to be speaking to the right people, right? And in a way that they'll do business with you. And so I'm going to share three important things to think about as it relates to your marketing. So remember, I said one is word of mouth. That's when you're doing excellent service in a multitude of areas. Your customer service, the ease and flow of clients being able to give you money. I see a lot of people who post a lot, but they never have a link or a way for people to connect with them. And if someone hears something that they desire and they can't find out how to do business with you, you've lost the sale. And it's a sale that you didn't even know that you lost, right? And so when I say word of mouth is normally because there's an excellence of a multitude of services that you're providing. That's one form of marketing. The next form is an irresistible offer, right? This is an offer they can't refuse, right? It's an excellent offer. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to use I'll use my business as some examples, and then I'll use some clients' businesses, and just some ideas off of the top of my head as we go through these things that will help you to connect your thinking as it relates to your marketing. So, an irresistible offer. So, let's say you're a realtor and you offer all of your clients a class or course on home buying, right? For those who don't know the process, it becomes an irresistible offer for them to now work with you instead of them having to go through all these other avenues in figuring out how to purchase a home. Does that make sense? It's an irresistible offer. You're making it easier for them. You're adding more value for them as far as you being their realtor. Another irresistible offer. So I have an academy for women. It's called 3D Success Academy. And when people pay in full, they get lifetime access to that academy, right? Now, people may be thinking, well, why would I need lifetime access to something that I've already taken? It's a year-long track. It's the ultimate growth track for women in business. Number one, because I'm always adding new courses and classes to that particular academy. Number two is I coach live every single month. So that would be like for a lifetime, as long as this offer exists, you would get to coach with me, right? And so that becomes an irresistible offer for someone who, may have been undecided and, maybe wanted to start monthly, but someone who was serious would say, look, I'm paying in full. I get to coach with her monthly for the rest of my life, the rest of the life of this program that she's offering. As long as she's offering this program in this way, I get to coach with her, right? Beyond the year that I signed up for. That's an example of an irresistible offer. So when we think about what you're offering to your clients and customers, how much value, and I'm not talking about like how many technical things you offer, how many workbooks they get for those of you who are coaches, how many courses they get, how many thousands of hours of information. Not talking about that, because that is not really going to connect with someone and make them want to buy. So if I share things like, our energy is to 3 to 5x your income, if people are thinking, well, if I get to 3 to 5x my income, right? Now, I'm not making any promises on income because you got to do the work, but you need an irresistible offer, not just come buy my stuff. Does that make sense? You need an irresistible offer. The next thing that you want to think about as it relates to your marketing is brand awareness. Now, your brand is how the marketplace sees you. It's not your websites, your logos, and your pretty pictures. And so, how do you make it so that more people are aware about what it is that you do? Now, some people teach that you need to be on every platform and every set. That is not what I teach, although I am on multiple platforms at this time, but I have an app that does all of those at one time. But oftentimes when I'm working with clients, I tell them to find out where their perfect people are first, and then really begin to master, one platform. But brand awareness, remember I said your brand is how the marketplace sees you. So how are people going to be aware about your services and products? This one entrepreneur is coming to mind now as I'm thinking about that, because, periodically I'll see them share how no one is supporting them. But when I think about it, I never see them sharing really anything about their business per se. They're doing, social things on social media or talking about other topics very, very often. And I'm not saying you need to be shoving your business down someone's throat, but especially if you're operating on your business page or as a business, people should be able to go down your timeline and tell how it is you can support them, because people are looking all the time. Does that make sense? And so when we think about brand awareness, we're really thinking about visibility. How visible is your brand? You can do a blog. You can have email marketing, your social media posts. Now they have reels. Many people are gaining new followers through their reels, myself included. I was a late start because I was like, I'm not adding all that extra stuff, but I found my own way, right? That's really simple, that converts. And then next is video. Video isn't going anywhere. I feel like a broken record because probably about maybe 4 years ago, I talked about the fact that video is king. It is king. And so when we think about visibility, I understand that in order to be visible for your business, you also have to have a measure of courage. Do you guys get that? Being visible for your business means you have to have a measure of courage in order to tell people about what it is that you do, what services you have, and how you can help them, right? And so you need visibility. Your marketing is your visibility. Choose an avenue, choose a lane. The irresistible offer I talked about, 3D Success Academy, one of the things that I do inside the academy is I teach all of those concepts: blogging, email marketing, so how you should post on social media, things of that nature. And then you get to choose which one is more aligned with who you are, as a brand, and who you are as, if you're the creator of the content, then who you are as a creator of the content as well. But video is king, guys. It's not going anywhere. It's one of the highest conversion rates that there is as it relates to marketing in today's times. So in that same academy, I talk about 4 videos that every business needs. Now, there are tons of videos that, many people share that businesses need, but I'll pick 4 that have worked tremendously, right? And I give the strategies to doing those particular videos so that they're converting to the right customers. I'm going to give you guys, one of them now. One of the videos that every business needs is a "Who Are You" video. If you come in, even on the replay, put that in the comments. Every business needs a "Who Are You" video. Remember, I said I share 4 major videos that everyone needs inside the academy, but I'm going to give you one today, and that's a "Who Are You" video. This video talks about who you are as a brand. It will include your brand story. I walk you through that in the academy, but it will include your brand story and who you are as a brand. People want to know that in today's times. So there are several videos that every business needs to move their business forward. I talked about, what did I talk about? Oh, when I talked about the definition of marketing and how it included, your service, your products, the right people, and the right people, I have your messaging, right? Your messaging has to speak to the right people. Also, small things like your bio. There's a place for your bio on social media. I have a client. When we worked on her brand messaging, who she was servicing, we changed about 4 words, literally, in her bio. And less than a week later, she had someone to reach out to her, because the goal is for you not to be chasing clients, right? But you to be visible so that they can see you. And so we changed 4 words literally. An organization reached out to her. She ended up going to that organization and teaching the course that we had created, and then teaching it in 15 different counties, just because we changed 4 words in her bio, right? So your messaging has to speak to the right people. Even in your videos, people want to know who you are and how you can service them. Now, when we think about your offer, that is like if you have a course or a product, it's what you're offering and what you're saying in the offering. One of the huge mistakes many entrepreneurs make is making more offers. I'm just going to make a lot of offers. I'm going to have like tons of things on my service list. I'm going to have, 50,000 courses, and I'm creating another course every week or every month. Now, when I started out online, so I started my consulting business in 2012. I was part-time. I still owned a brick and mortar service-based business. And consulting was kind of my side hustle at that time. It wasn't until I really decided that that was going to be my main source of income, which I do now comfortably from my home. I've been doing it for years now from the comfort of my home. But I remember when I first came online, right? I was creating courses of things that I knew people needed. And as I saw, I was like, okay, that means I have to market this, I got to market that. It becomes overwhelming. And this is a process that many, service providers, many coaches and business owners are taking, is just creating tons of courses or tons of offers. And when you're marketing, studies show that people have to see you 7 to 14 times to do business with you. 7 to 14 times. Now, there is a percentage of the people watching you, about 3%, that they're just going to buy. They're going to hear it, know they need it, they're ready, they're serious, they're committed. Those are going to be about 3% of your buyers. But a huge percentage of the people who are watching you will need to see you several times. So let's imagine Dana. I was trying to think of just a name, an archetype we could call, a client who's been watching you on social media. Imagine her watching you and you're talking about skincare one week. And then the next week you're talking about blinged out shoes that you do. And the next week, you got a course on how to make soap, you know? Now, for a while, you had her interest, but you lost her when you had several different things that aren't connected, right? That you begin to talk about and share. So that 7 to 14 times is gone. So making more offers, creating more stuff is not going to increase your income the way you desire it to do. So I was sharing with you all that in the beginning, when I came online, I would create a course, and a month later, I'd create another one. And then I decided to create a boot camp where I house the information from those courses inside the boot camp. Does that make sense? So then it was called 3D Success Boot Camp, right? Then I decided to turn the boot camp, which was about 8 to 12 weeks, into an entire academy. You guys hear me? I'm giving you my model, right? And telling you even why I did it and how it makes it easier for marketing. And so I turned it into an academy where those courses are housed, but also additional courses that I may make, but I can market the one thing, the academy. Now, periodically, I'll have a course because, something new came up or I had some type of inspired action that I was taking. For instance, I have a course called the Courage Collective. So I will develop the course, host it as like a master class or a couple days master class and host it live, but then it'll go inside the academy, right? And so when I'm marketing, the most of my focus would be on marketing 3D Success Academy for women. And I'm sharing this with you because although you want to think really big, you want to do it the simplest way possible. When I owned a brick and mortar service-based business, I also had a clothing boutique on the inside of it. I only bought 3 of each item, just 3. Once that 3 was gone, that was it. And I only had a limited amount of things. And I'm sharing this with you because, every time you get something new, that's more marketing that you have to do. I hope this is helping someone. Coaches, service providers, right? And so it's a huge mistake wanting to make more offers instead of, simplifying the process so that you're not all over the place with your marketing. I said, look, think big, but keep it simple. When my daughter was maybe in the 3rd or 4th grade, she shared a phrase that her teacher shared with her. She's 17 now, just turned 17 a couple months ago, and she's a senior. But she shared a phrase that her teacher shared with her, and she said, "Keep it simple, sweetie," right? And as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, I'm going to make this into a business concept. So I call it Keep It Simple, Sis. And it's a process that I walk my clients through when I'm taking a look at their business to see how to simplify it so that they can get to their profits quicker, sooner, faster. Is this making sense? I have clients who I've helped to simplify their business who master one thing, triple their income within a year and work less, right? They make more money, less their effort. So you doing more stuff is not going to help you in your marketing. You're either going to not have the right messaging for each offer because it's all starting to run together, or this product is for somebody else. And is this making sense? Is this making sense? So I believe in order to simplify your marketing, simplify your business model, simplify what it is that you're doing. It's the reason why I made 3D Success Academy. Now, I have other offers, right? My masterminds as well, but not 50,000 courses, right? Not 50,000 offers. And at some point, many of the master classes, they begin to be housed inside the academy, and I can market the academy. I can market 3D Success Academy. Um, let me see. Give me 1 second, guys. And then, what type of business do you own while we're at it? Tell me what type of business you own. Are you a coach, consultant, therapist? Even if you come back on the replay, I love to know what type of business you own and how are you marketing? How do you even think about marketing? Do you understand the importance of marketing your business? Do you understand? Listen, a business that doesn't market doesn't grow. A business that doesn't market doesn't grow. I'm going to go back over. This was a huge pointer that I wanted to share with you as well, as it relates to why it's a mistake to make so many offers or keep creating so much stuff, because you got to start your audience over again, right? So I have clients who have created products, and when we talk about, like, if you're creating your own product, this is me personally. I don't suggest. I have one client who had literally 52 products in her product line. And the problem with that becomes there's no way you can be that knowledgeable about 52 products in order to market it properly. Does that make sense? I share with most of my clients, pick three. If you whether you're creating the product or you're bringing a product into your business to offer, pick three to start with that you can master the knowledge, because you're not selling your products and services, you're educating. You're educating, right? And there's just no way that you can really be knowledgeable enough about 52 products in order for people to do business with you. Remember, I said marketing is getting your products and services, whether it's your coaching packages, your one-on-ones as a coach, whatever it is you do as a coach or service provider, when you have 50 different things that you're offering, because you confuse the marketplace. You confuse the marketplace, right? So that's my take on having a marketing mindset. Number one, understanding that a business that doesn't market doesn't grow. So you need to market. Two, who are your people? Who are you speaking to? Have you, perfected your messaging, right? Is what you're saying aligned, right, from a soul level to the people that your service or your offer is for? Do you have an irresistible offer? How is your visibility, whether it's through your blog posts, your emails, your social media posts, reels, or video? And remember, I never suggest that my clients do 50 different things, right? I suggest that they master some things, right? So all of this, I deep dive inside 3D Success Academy. It is a place for you to get your whole life. So my focus is on abundance mindset, personal growth, and business building, because they're also aligned. Your business never grows beyond the measure that you grow personally, right? And if you have a scarcity mindset or scarcity thinking or lack thinking, you're not going to market, especially in a season where they talking about other stuff, right? You won't market it because you'll feel there's lack. But as long as your mindset is in a state of abundance, you'll know that there are plenty of clients and customers out there. They're waiting on you to be visible. They're waiting on you to they're waiting to see you. They're waiting for you to pop up and show up with the right message, right? With the right measure of brand awareness. And oftentimes for us to step into that space of visibility and really owning and taking authority over, what we're creating, this is part of our courage and our personal power. I'll give you guys an example. My bio, we talked about bios early, says, I help women step into their personal power, because sometimes you're not marketing because you're uncomfortable, right? Sometimes it's deeper than you just posting. And so visibility is very connected to what's going on, on the inside of you, your mindset, and what you're thinking about the entire process. But my goal is think big, but keep it simple. Think big, but keep it simple. Remember, marketing is getting your services and products in front of the right people so they'll do business with you. Means you have to be able to define who is your items for, your services and your products, the transformation that you're offering, who is it for? You need to be specific on that so that you can have the right messaging, right? So that when you're sharing, it's actually connecting so those people can do business with you. For those of you who like to deep dive, you want to know more, um, maybe you want to take us up on the Irresistible Offer. When you pay in full for 3D Success Academy, you get lifetime access. You are considered VIP, meaning for the rest of the life of the course, you'll be coaching with me monthly, right? It's an irresistible offer. We talked about you needing an irresistible offer in your business, but I help you with all of those things, the 4 videos that every business needs. And the thing about video is it lasts beyond you. I have a video from 2011 I'm still getting clients from. I'm still getting clients from that one. It probably has about 40,000 views, but I'm still getting clients from that video today, right? So video is king. It lives beyond you. It works while you sleep. It's one of those things that helps you convert people into your business while you are sleeping, while you're not up here. Your videos are living on and they're speaking to someone. You want to know that they're speaking to the right people and they're speaking the right message. But a business that doesn't market doesn't grow. So my challenge to you is to take on a marketing mindset. And one of the things that's easy to do is to get really comfortable, especially if you've been getting word of mouth marketing and you haven't had to do a lot of marketing. But eventually everything changes. And I've seen it happen plenty of times. People who just never market and solely relied on word of mouth eventually start noticing a difference in, their revenue and their clients and customers, right? Because they weren't marketing. People move, people grow, they expand, they evolve, they want more, they want something different, they reach out to someone else, or maybe that's not your specialty, they go somewhere else. You should have like a door that's open and revolving for your marketing strategy, for your awareness and your brand's visibility. You can get more information on that inside 3D Success Academy for Women in Business. It's the ultimate growth track. We actually get our whole life. There are courses, of course. I feel that as a brand, you are your brand. So we focus on your leadership and, really deciding who you are as a brand, creating a vision, a mission, all of those things for your business. And one huge part that I've added recently is my Her Master Life class, which is about feminine energy. And my reason for doing that is because I don't believe that hustling makes you rich. I believe it makes you tired. And when we can tap into that feminine energy and actually impart it into our business process, we're no longer like overworked and underpaid. We move out of chasing into attracting. And many of the things that you learn inside the academy is so that you're in a space of attracting and not chasing. That's my take on today. I hope that you guys have enjoyed it. Even if you come back on the replay, say hello in the comments. Let me know what part spoke to you. What is it that you feel you may need to do different in this season? Business that doesn't market, doesn't grow. And for those of you who are, ready, you can go to renewfullcircle.com/3DA2022, renewfullcircle.com/3DA2022. And you can join immediately. You get immediate access to the academy. That's my take You guys have a good one.